Hey guys, Sethley here back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. In this video, I wanted to cover the massive amount of leaked files that have been found recently because I know you guys are super interested in this stuff. And when that one mining guy hit me up and told me about the leaks, I knew I would have to make a video covering everything we know so you guys don't miss out on anything. I'll make sure to link that one mining guy down in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check him out. He's a great data miner in the community, but after the Iron Crown collection event update was added, there were a lot of new files added that gave us some details about what we can expect for the future of Apex Legends. A few days ago, that one mining guy contacted me and let me know that in the patch they included the dev copy of the English client front end, so he's basically able to see everything. So in short term, a huge amount of development data was left in the program files after the event update was added, and that one mining guy said he can confirm that all of this was left in the files on accident. He's also shown me a few other things that are in the files, but there's already so much new information. I wanted to cover that in a different video once he releases all of the other information. Before we get into all of the details, if you guys are new to the channel and like Apex Legends, then make sure to hit that sub button and turn on that notification bell for daily Apex videos. So the set of files that were added on accident included a lot of new information, but we're going to be covering the files that show us all of the new legends that are in the works. It shows their names, descriptions, and abilities, and all of this stuff is likely still in development, at least partially, so take it with a grain of salt because things could change before these updates are released. However, it does seem that Crypto is the most finished character in the files, shortly followed by Rosie aka Loba, and the next most complete character is Blackout aka Revenant. I'll show on screen right now all of the legends that were added in the files, and as you guys can see, there are character files for Blackout, Blisk, Crypto, Downfall, Husario, Immortal, Jericho, Nomad, Prophet, Rampart, Reckoner, Rosie, Scunner, and Valk. So there clearly is a lot of stuff, but right now that one mining guy has only released the complete details for Crypto, Rosie, and Blackout. So we're going to be covering all of those, but the ability descriptions in the files for the legends don't clearly state which ability is the tactical, passive, or ultimate, but it is fairly easy to guess which is which. Let's start out with Crypto because he's the most completed unreleased legend in the files as of right now. The first Crypto ability is called Aerial Drone, and it is a surveillance drone that he deploys, and it has a camera that patrols the area for 40 seconds. It also has a 40-second cooldown if the drone is destroyed, as well as the drone can go up to 200 meters away from Crypto. So it seems that he will be able to pilot the drone, and it's likely his tactical ability. But the next ability is called Neuro-Link, which allows Crypto and his teammates to see what his surveillance drone detects in a 30-meter radius around the players. The files don't specify exactly what the drone does, but it probably pings or outlines the enemies. My guess is that is a part of his passive, but another ability description in the file says he can hack doors, loot bins, and pick up banners with his drone. I'm not sure what hacking loot bins and doors mean, but it could be a number of different things. This could be a different ability or another part of his passive, which is my guess. The last Crypto ability is a weapon drone EMP that charges up an EMP blast from the drone and does shield damage. It slows the enemies and disables all the traps in the area, which is clearly his ultimate, but that's all we have right now for Crypto. I'm honestly surprised because it seems like he is totally based around the flying drone, so it's definitely going to be interesting. Let's get on to the next most complete character that was found in the files. Her name is Rosie, but there's also a second name for her now, which is Loba. She's described as a translocating thief, and this set of abilities looks like she is almost made for PvE, so I think she will probably come out in Season 3 along with the PvE mode. There are about 5 different lines of files for abilities for Rosie, so there's a chance some things are removed or some of the abilities will be combined. Starting off with the ability, which is most likely her passive, it's called Eye for Quality, and it allows her to see loot through walls and sense when loot bins have hidden compartments, and then she can open them. So she likely has the unique ability to find extra loot in certain bins. On to the next abilities that seem to be her tactical. One ability is called Burglars Friend, and it allows her to throw a disc and then teleport to that location. The next ability is called Supply for Demand, and you can choose a type of loot and reveal that type of loot in the area around you through the walls. Basically, she can scan for specific categories of loot, and the categories are listed in the files as weapons, armor, health and shield, attachments, backpacks, and ammo and ordnances. On to the last ability, which is likely her ultimate. It's called Black Market Boutique, and she places a device that can steal all of the nearby loot. My guess is that this is a a device that she places down, and then it scans the area for a short amount of time and steals all of the loot in the radius, and then Rosie can go back and pick the item she wants from the device. That's all of the information we know about Rosie's abilities, and I'm really happy with the information we know because we don't really have a loot-based legend, and I can tell Rosie is definitely going to be very useful in ranked. Let's get on to the last legend's abilities. This character is called Blackout, but is also named Revenant in the file. He seems to be a type of simulacrum, which is a type of robotic person from the Titanfall universe like Ash from Titanfall, and Blackout's abilities are super interesting and honestly kind of weird just because they are different from any other character currently in the game or leaked. So Blackout, aka Revenant, has two different types of stances, regular stance and shadow stance. Both of the stances seem to have different sets of abilities, and this makes it pretty hard to tell which abilities are the tactical, passive, and ultimate. But let's start out with the regular stance set of abilities. The first one is called Mark for Death, and it fires a poison dagger, and when the dagger hits an enemy, you can press your ability button again to reveal the target's location for up to 60 seconds, so you can do it multiple times. However, if the target heals up to full HP, then the mark is removed. This honestly sounds really cool, and it seems like we are finally getting an assassin type aggressive character. But another regular stance ability is called Poison Bomb, and it launches a poison bomb that damages and slows targets that are hit. It sounds like it will be a type of ordnance that you can throw, and the next ability seems to be his passive, and it is used in his regular and shadow stance. It's called the Infiltrator, and it makes it so you can crouch walk faster and you can climb walls higher. On to the regular stance ultimate, which is called Death Recall, and you can drop a totem that protects anyone who uses it from death instead of getting killed or downed. So your team can use it, and when Blackout uses it on himself, then he turns into Shadow Stance. In the Shadow Stance, it seems there's a new set of abilities. The first one allows you to move silently and faster for 6 seconds, as well as the cooldown resets on kill, so it really does reward killing people and getting more kills, as well as with the next ability, it is also cooldown resets on kill, and it's called Shadow Step, and it sends out a Shadow Revenant, and then you can press the ability again to teleport to the shadow. The final ability is called Shadow Door, and it creates a doorway through walls, and they last for 5 seconds. As you guys can tell, Blackout, aka Revenant, sounds insanely complicated, but also very cool because he's an aggressive character that is based on stealth. He will likely be much easier to understand once he is officially released. Definitely comment down below and let me know what character you think sounds the most fun. I'm really curious, but that's all the information about the characters that we know right now, and it all looks super promising. I'm sure a lot of new information will be revealed in the next few days, so I will definitely keep you guys up to date on everything that happens. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell because it is the best way to support the channel. Also, make sure to go follow my Twitter at Sethley with 2 Y's, and my Instagram at SethleyYT for some cool content, as well as I do have a Discord where you guys can talk about Apex Legends, as well as talk leaks, concepts, theories, lore, all that type of cool stuff. But it's been your boy Sethley, and I'm out.